Breaking news out of the MLB. Shohei Ohtani's interpreter has been fired amid allegations of massive theft. Now, just kind of looking at this, I see just on ESPN, the Dodgers interpreter for Shohei was fired Wednesday afternoon after questions surrounding at least $4.5 million in wire transfers sent from Ohtani's bank account to a bookmaking operation set off a series of events. So at first, they came out and said that that Ohtani paid this debt off for him. That came through. And then they came back. His lawyer said, actually, it was stolen, so it's to the authorities. Now, this could be massive. Was it his interpreter? Was it Ohtani? Could the most, I don't want to say beloved, but one of the greatest baseball players of our generation, the highest contract of any player, basically the face of baseball. I'm not, again, this is speculation. This is my own speculation. I'm not saying yes or no, but maybe do we think Ohtani was the one betting on sports and now they want to give a fall guy to his interpreter who was in the clubhouse at the game on Wednesday morning or whatever time it was in South Korea. That came out. Now they've disavowed his account and said Ohtani's lawyers would issue a statement. In the course of responding to recent media inquiries, we discovered that Shohei has been a victim of massive theft, and we are turning the matter over to the authorities. Now, this is wild because the development this week came as a federal investigation, federal investigators are examining the operation run by Southern California bookmaker Matthew Boyer. The wire transfer payments were sent from Ohtani's account to an associate of Boyer's, according to multiple sources and bank data reviewed by ESPN. Multiple sources, including Mizuhara, told ESPN that Ohtani does not gamble and that the funds covered his losses. This would be a massive blow to MLB if, in fact, Ohtani was the one betting on everything, betting on sports, betting on baseball, whatever he was betting on. I mean, the implications would run deep. He's the face of baseball. He's the most expensive contract of MLB history. He is one of the greatest baseball players of all time. But, in my mind, I mean, I've seen enough Dateline, I've seen enough 2020 that it would not surprise me. Am I accusing him? Absolutely not. This is my opinion that this probably needs to be dug in a little bit more. People are going to say, oh, they've already done that. His lawyers have already done that. He's obviously going to be able to afford the best lawyers in the world with his contract of $1 trillion contract. Pete Rose comes to mind. I don't know. It's kind of weird. They'll even if he's the fall guy, they go whatever. He could be paid off easily. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. Look it up to the couple of the, let's give it a couple of times. Let's give it a while. But it's been going on for a while, apparently. ESPN had reviewed bank information showing Ohtani's name on two $500,000 payments sent in September and October. While sports betting is legal in nearly 40 states, it remains illegal in California, where he resides. For baseball season. Government-regulated sportsbooks require bettors to pay up front for their wages, while illegal bookmakers accept bets on credit. Sources close to gambling operation told ESPN that Boyer dealt directly with Mizuhara, who placed bets on international soccer matches and other sports, but not baseball, starting in 2021. A source said Boyer was aware of the name on the wire transfers, but chose not to ask any questions as long as payment came in. However, the source said Boyer allowed people to believe Ohtani was a client in order to boost business. I still don't buy it. I would love to wait to see. Obviously, we're not going to pass judgment before it happens, but let's let the course of justice go through. Let's see what they find. But this could be the biggest betting scandal in all of sports history. If there's one bigger, tell us down below. Would love to hear. So my thoughts. Do you think it was his interpreter and he was just paying off his debts? Or do you think he was stealing money from him? Or do we think that maybe it was Ohtani betting? Would love to hear your thoughts.